The COVID-19 pandemic had a devastating impact on the music industry and many other industries as well. Basically, if you weren't Walmart or Amazon, you had a really hard time. And there are many people that have a lot of strong feelings about the way this was handled. Some people agree with the way it was handled. Some people definitely do not agree. And it's clear that Sumerian Records founder and CEO Ash Avildsen is one of those people who really does not like the way it was handled. This all started when he reposted to the Sumerian Records TikTok account the monologue that Woody Harrelson gave, a legendary actor, during Saturday Night Live, in which he criticized the pharmaceutical industry. During that SNL monologue, Harrelson told a story of reading a script before COVID in Central Park back in 2019. He said the story went, "The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes. And people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over. I threw the script away. I mean, who's going to believe that crazy idea? Being forced to do drugs? I do that voluntarily all day long." Avildsen shared that clip on TikTok with the following caption: "Where are the punks, the metalheads? Where the hell is Rage Against the Machine? No more silence. The lies and manipulation can never happen again. Rock and roll is needed now more than ever in years." This led to some criticism of Ash and Sumerian online, but Ash doubled down, posting on the Sumerian Twitter, "We do not believe anyone should be forced to take a COVID booster shot every year for the rest of their lives, like the FDA now suggests. That is your personal choice. If you think people shouldn't be allowed at shows unless they have every booster every year, then we disagree." Now, the report he attached doesn't indicate that anyone's going to be forced to get a booster going forward, but naturally there have been a number of employers in the past that have required this, as well as being required to show either proof of a negative COVID test or vaccination status to get into concerts. That has largely gone away, though. A number of people sounded off in the comments sharing their point of view. Some people felt that because they're a record label and they're a brand who represents a number of different bands with a number of different viewpoints, they really shouldn't be wading into this kind of hot button subject. This user said, "I don't think anyone, including the people making the proposition, think a yearly COVID booster would be mandatory for show attendance. If the model is the current flu vaccine rollout, as current evidence suggests, then nothing would likely change for your average person." Misha Mansour of Periphery, formerly signed to Sumerian Records, said, "You guys get hacked?" Ash responded, "No, neither did your singer, LOL. Why don't you, me, and Spencer have a live discussion? My girlfriend was a frontline COVID nurse risking her life every day before the vaccine existed. I am passionate about this for a reason. Miss you, brother." And lastly, this user wrote, "What compels a record label to do this?" To which Sumerian responded, "Freedom of speech, freedom of choice, freedom of bodily autonomy, freedom from government control, freedom from censorship or being bullied for a difference in personal beliefs about your own body. You know, the pillars and foundations of what rock and roll was built on." This is obviously a polarizing subject with a lot of strong feelings, and regardless of what you may think about his opinions on this subject, Ash does have an excellent track record of discovering and developing bands, everything from Black Veil Brides to Asking Alexandria, Born of Osiris, Animals as Leaders, Bad Omens, who are killing it right now, and of course, Slaughter to Prevail, who they've recently signed, who have a very promising future ahead of them. One of the best heavy metal bands out right now. So anyways, let me know what you all think in the comments down below, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe for the latest news and updates about your favorite bands, and check out the recommended video up on your screen.